10:30, no later than drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real? I contemplate about how I feel. But you make it.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm I'nnette, and I do videos about advice, motherhood. I take you along with me with my event planning business, setting up events, and I do weekly vlogs. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why I don't like R&B music. If you watch any of my previous vlogs, you know that I've been on a hunt for a good wine, a red one. I love this one. It's not too sweet, it's not too bitter, it's just right. And so I decided to get a little cute for this R&B. Oh, okay, I'm doing a little bit too much. Hold on. Just doing a little bit too much. Decided to give you guys a little R&B vibes with my silk shirt, giving a little TLC, giving a little wine or whatever. I even changed my lighting a little bit. I want to get into why I don't necessarily like R&B, a review of Summer Walker's new album, and all things involved in that. So let's get into the Summer Walker video. So Summer Walker's, not video, let's get into Summer Walker's album. So social media has been blowing up her album. The hype over the album, the anticipation of the album, the drama behind the album, and I just had to be a part in figuring out and listening what's so great about this album. Don't get me wrong, I love her voice. She has an amazing voice, but R&B is not my thing, so I'm not checking for her album. I didn't listen to her previous album or any music beforehand, but social media buzz about the album got me wanting to listen. So I went over to my Spotify, my favorite streaming service, and clicked on Stilloverit. So let me give you guys the pros, the things I loved about her album. The number one thing I loved about her album is the drama, the tea, all of the tea that she was spilling, and I was definitely sipping it. I don't follow anything about any of the drama she went through. I am on Shade Room, but I didn't really pay attention to the drama. I just know it was a baby mama situation. Summer Walker is pregnant. She ended up having a baby, and they're no longer together. So don't worry. If you don't know what's going on, the album had enough tea to catch you up. So I loved the songs that had the drama in it. And let me give you overall what I liked. I liked specifically the lyrics in some of these songs. I'll get into why, because the reasons why I don't like R&B, but I love the first song, Bitter. Loved it. The drama was there. The wordplay was there. The shade was thrown. And I love the Cardi B insert on the voicemail. That sounded very authentic, and I really like the women empowerment in that. I really love that. I also love Fourth Baby Mama, the last song on there. That song had me like, and that was only within the first 30 seconds, like less than 30 seconds. I was like, ooh. And I was driving, almost choked on my water, okay? I almost choked on my water. And so, Fourth Baby Mama, she came at his mom, she came at him, and rightfully so. It was a little messy, but I'm here for all the messy, all the drama. I loved it. The other song I loved was her song with Ari Lennox. I love her voice as well, and I felt like that was the perfect song for both of them to be on. I loved it. I think that one was called, I don't remember, but I love that. The one with SZA with her was cute. And those are about the songs that I liked. Something about, what else? Some of the other songs were okay. Okay. So, I think I said everything I could. I did like some of the hooks in a lot of those songs. Some of the beats in a lot of those songs was cool. The only thing is that it's just not an album for me, and I'm gonna get into the reasons why I don't get into R&B. But I will say, if you have baby daddy drama, baby mama drama, and your ex cheated on you or your current guy cheated on you or leaving you and all the drama, that album is for you. That album has the pain in it, the drama in it, the heartbreak, and the, getting her back to herself. Oh, I forgot two more things that I did love about that album. The other thing, the other two things that I loved about that album was her vulnerability. She laid it all on the table. Like, yes, I still love this person, even though I probably shouldn't, or even though they were doing me bad and I didn't know about it, and like it hurt her. So I really appreciate that authenticity and all that vulnerability that she put into her album was amazing. I also love the ending, Sierra's prayer. Everybody's been wanting this prayer. How does she get that prayer? Like, for those of you that need that prayer, I mean, it sounds amazing. It sounds really authentic as well. And it sounds like something really, if you're into, praying and you want to get to the next level in your life, in your relationship, it sounds amazing to me. And that's a blueprint that I think that you would love to use. Now, let's get into why I don't really do R&B. The reason why I decided to do the review on Summer Walker's album is because that album had me thinking, why is it that I don't like R&B music? And so I thought about it. And I was like, I'm just going to do this video to do a small little review on this album and then talk about the reasons why, because maybe someone else has the same um, thoughts that I do. Because I get a lot of heat for not liking R&B, especially the iconic people like Mary J. I love Mary J., but the music is just not for me. And so I had to think back on what is R&B music. Whew, forgot where I was at. Had to attend to the chillings. So let's see. Oh, so it had me thinking about the reasons why. What is R&B music to most people? R&B music is, of course, rhythm and blues, and it makes you want to feel something. But when I think about female singers that sing R&B, it's predominantly about breakups and how to get over someone, how they did you wrong, and maybe it's more of the R&B of today's music, and or like the last decade or so that is predominantly breakup music and sad music, and that's just not something that I like. I do not like. I mean, I like sad music, but when I mean sad music, I mean like this world is a piece of, you know what I'm saying? But I think it may have something to do with the fact that I look back on my previous relationships and I had many. I'm sorry, I don't want to get into that, but like I had enough relationships that I've only ever been broken up with once. So nothing really a heartache or a heartbreak. And so I couldn't relate to any of that music. So, someone cheating on you and hurting you, I've only ever known of one person cheating on me, and that was so long ago. That was like high school. And who cares about, I'm sorry if anybody cares, who cares about high school relationships? Unless you have a high school sweetheart you married, good for you. But it also could be the fact that I'm a Capricorn, so I don't really look at relationships as the end all be all. And you may get with someone and they may not work out. And I just know that if I'm ending a relationship, it's for a reason. I don't need a song to help me get over it. I need a song to get me to the next one. So the R&B music I do like, so I'm gonna contradict myself, but I'm gonna let you in on a secret or let you in on something. I don't like R&B music from female singers because I'm not into like the sad and the heartbreak and the he broke my heart, because I don't relate to it. So it's maybe not that I don't like it, but I don't relate. But the male singers who sing about, how they want to be with a woman, how they love to treat a woman. That's what I want. So that's the music that I like. That's the music that I want. And R&B is not the first thing I click on when I go to my choice of music. That's not the first choice. But if I have to listen to R&B, it's going to be a male. And he's going to be singing about what he's going to do to that girl, what he's going to do to keep her, why he wants to be with her, because that's what I want. I want music to bring me to a place what I want, or I want to envision the things that I want. I don't want to think about how to get to my next, because chances are, more times than not, maybe one time, I'm already over it. So I get it, still over it, but I'm over it and I'm not thinking about it because I'm on to the next one. And that might be harsh for some people, but that's just me. And that's when I realized why I don't like R&B. I also don't like the mixture of the churchy voice sound. Like if I want to listen to gospel, I'm going to listen to gospel. I don't want to listen to gospel thinking about my love for a man or someone. You know what I mean? But hey, everyone has their own thing. I love Fantasia. I love Mary J. And all those voices that may sound like that. But I will let you know that I had one breakup, I think was around that time, or at least Keisha Cole's song with album was already out, that I could relate to. And it was not that serious, but I sung my heart out on that Keisha Cole album. That's one album I can say, I don't even remember. I think it's the one where she had the red hair, maybe. The song that has I Shoulda Cheated. Love that album, because it's like, if you want to, accuse me of this, I should have been just cheating. If it's R&B music from a female that's like, this is what I'm going to do to move on, and not move on, like, not related to the ex, but like, this is what I want for my future. Like, I don't see, it doesn't benefit me. And I don't like to dwell on something that was my past. I like to focus on my future. Like, I love talk about stories and everything like that, but in my music, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not going to be hurt over that. And I've been the type of person that does not like to feel feelings. And that's another reason why I don't necessarily like R&B music, because it makes you feel those feelings. And I know I've been working on opening up my heart chakra, but feeling those feelings, I don't know about that. I don't know. Not those feelings. But yeah, that's another reason. Like, maybe, not wanting to feel those feelings is another reason why. But for the majority of the reason would be I don't relate. Now, when I see those people singing and belting out Mary J. or Keisha Cole or, Summer Walker, I know that they're feeling that pain. I know they're feeling that hurt. And that's understandable. And I love that for you all that do that. I'm belting it out because I love the voices and I want to sing and the voice sounds amazing. I'm not going to front. I listened to those 3 songs and maybe like 1 or 2 other on Summer Walker's album probably 4 times. I couldn't get through the other ones because it was a little too slow. I don't like the slow music. And that leads me to another point. And the reason why this may sound a little ranty and all over the place is because I did not make any notes on this. I'm really speaking from the heart. I realize I also have ADHD, so everything has to keep moving, keep doing things. Slow music is just not my thing. If I'm meditating, I'm doing that for a reason. But I'm not going to purposely sit there and listen to slow music like that. I don't know. I can't get into it. I'm falling asleep at the wheel while I'm driving. When I'm on the road, when we take turns, me and my sister take turns, I have to listen to trap music or punk music. My sister's listening to R&B music. A little bit more than that, maybe Drake, something like that. But that's putting me to sleep and I need to keep going. But that's all I really had to say about R&B music. And I do love some R&B music, but the majority of it's not really for me. Also, it's not my first choice of music, but there are some that I really, really love. And I really did enjoy some songs in the Summer Walker album. This is coming from someone who doesn't like R&B music, so don't come at me. But if you feel the same way I do, drop a comment below, let me know. Do you like R&B music or not? But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get back to it. I don't know what time it is, but let me see. Oh, it's only 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock, Saturday evening. I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening. I might bump one of them Summer Walker albums because, you know, I'm here for the drama. I'm just here for the drama. That's it.